Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning we'll be watching for stocks to pop up here, here, and here. And once they do pop up, we immediately go to here to check to see if we have enough volume to get in and get out safely. What I mean by that is this number needs to really be flying. This is the volume in the very last candle up here. Once we confirm that, we want to see this line indicator breaking out above the yellow average volume line. Actually, that's a moving average, but we want to see it above this yellow line and heading north. We also want to see these green bars, which are buyers when they're green, breaking above this yellow average volume line. Once all of this comes together, that's when you want to make your decision to buy or not. If you feel like you're late, as sometimes I am, I just don't buy it. And if you are new here, make sure that you come to these live streams and watch them over and over and over. Don't just come here and start clicking the mouse. You could lose some or all of your money. The best way to do it is to trade on paper if you have no idea what you're doing. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. If you continue to be profitable on paper, then change over to real money, but trade small share size at the beginning. Anywhere between 1 and 10 shares should do it. And if you continue to be profitable with real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. In your active trader, make sure your TIF is on EXT. That stands for extended hours, so you can trade the early market session. And thank you for joining me this morning, YouTube and premium members. We've had one heck of a fantastic week here. It has been above and beyond. I hope everyone is enjoying the profits. Hopefully today will continue, but that's yet to be seen. We're coming up on the top of the hour in about 2.5 minutes. We'll see if we continue this breakout session for the week. Enjoy your coffee for the next couple of minutes, and I shall return. About a minute to go before the top of the hour. We're going to watch GCTX here at the open to see if it continue this run. SOLT. 30 seconds. All right, let's see which direction it heads. Good luck to everyone. Few profit takers currently. We're watching these indicators down below here. We want this green line pointing north and these bars breaking above this yellow line. And that's not happening. We can see the buyers trying to keep the price up right here. If we get above that yellow line and this money flow indicator turns north, it'll probably go up. But right now we are struggling. Off to a quiet start so far. MJID, a cheaper stock around $1.85. It's already had a run up. Go ahead and put a level up there at $1.98. If it breaks that level, I may take a shot at it. Got to make sure this is not just a lower high here. Could turn right around and go right back down. Watching these indicators right here closely. We have nice volume flow in this candle. Showing some weakness here. Everything seems to be pulling backwards this morning. This is Friday. Remember that a lot of traders take profits on Friday to work their way back to cash for the weekend. Ronnie means they're on social media as well, being pumped. GCTK. That's the level I would buy. GCTK above 12. I wouldn't chance it other than that. I know there's 80 cents between where it is now and $12, but I want to break out. I just don't want a little spike upwards and then back down. Currently pulling back a little. Money flow is red. GCTK currently falling. HCWB coming up off the bottom here. I'm going to go ahead and set that other level as well. Right there at $6, 590 something. Doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere. WLDS spiking up. We played this one several times this week. Let's see if it'll continue. I almost feel like we're late on it, though. Might be worth waiting on a pullback. Made lots of money on this stock. Currently at $9. Volume is extremely low. They're not in here battling, trying to drive it up. You could have problems getting in and getting out with this low volume. Nice spike up from 906 to 920. Volume is increasing a little bit. I don't know why it's not triggering the scans up here, but we are going upwards. Spike up to 932. Currently up 30 cents since I posted it, but under low volume conditions. We have sellers in the volume now, sellers in money flow, sellers in dominator. Few buyers coming back in to try to keep it up. Selling off, impatient holders there. Spiking upwards now, must be hitting some of the paid scanners out there, and immediately drops and sells off. This is why we don't trade low volume stocks. Only takes one big seller to knock it all out. GCTK, are they finally buying it? We did break above that $12, and the volume has increased dramatically. Let's see if we keep pushing here. Watching these two indicators closely. If they turn red, You may see the price drop. Not getting anywhere at the moment. Money flows slightly red, back to green. At this point, I feel like I'm guessing if it's going to go up or down. And because of those uncomfortable positions, I'm going to hold off. Not seeing the drive I want to see down here. I want to see these bars growing tall and green. I want to see a battle going on. I want to know that they are pushing this stock higher. And I'm not getting that impression right now. A few more buyers stepping in. We may see a breakout here now. I'm seeing green bars breaking above yellow. Hopefully money flow stays green and points north. Pushing up slightly, 1409 for the high. Red money flow. We're definitely weak up here at the top. I'm still not in this one. I'm not liking the performance. Red money flow, red dominator, probably coming down. Let's hope it holds the price here and more buyers come in. Seems to be pretty stable up here to the 1330 range. Got some sellers in the volume. It's red. Money flow is red. Dominator bars are red. Having trouble getting any higher. We're going to hang on here and keep an eye on it unless it just drops back down to $12. Still holding the 1330 range. No, it's on. It just ain't calling anything out. Well, the price and everything is looking north. Just don't have enough buyers to drive it up there. A few more coming in, hoping to push it. There we go. We did get a bar above yellow. That's why it's rising. Will it continue? It's a big guess right now. If you see a trade on HCWB, go ahead and trade it. I'm going to stay with this one for a moment. HCWB, very low volume as well. Not seeing anything moving. Nothing worth buying, actually. You got to remember, just because they're tempting you that they are going to go up doesn't mean they're going to go up. Could be other people that got tempted too and they got in and then it pulls right back down. I have a very tight trailing stop sitting in here. We are now down below that trailing stop. We want a big battle going on. We want to see 500,000 million up here. We want to battle. We want to fight. We want to join them when they're doing that. We haven't had that yet this morning. Looks good, but no volume. Ajika, I have no idea what you mean, what your question is. Nice trade, Autumn Rain, 508 on GCTX or GCTK, sorry. I have never figured it out as far as a percentage, Majika. If you have already measured it, then yes, I have not changed it. All right, while we're slow, I got a couple of support things up here to activate. If I hear the streamer go off, I will take it and stop.
GALT.
All right, I'm back. Got them done. I got them all done, Milo.
HSHP.
You're welcome. I need to get a trade in here. I haven't seen anything worth buying yet. Couple of tempters, that's about it. But I'm not easily tempted. Discord shuts down hopefully at the end of the month. That's providing that my streaming script is ready on volume spikes. If it's not ready, we will continue here on Discord.
PG1.
GCTK,
THAO.
not doing anything. We've been watching it already this morning. Mojave Trader, we've had a few of those for the last couple of months. I don't know the reasoning behind it. It's still monthly, but you have to pay 3 months in advance. I had to do that. I had too many coming in, signing up, stripping out all of the indicators, and leaving. I had to make a move. They were getting a bargain for $79.
SLON. WLDS. VERO.
GF, it's volumespikes.com. You can join it now if you prefer. You don't have to wait. You're not going to pay extra.
PLRC. PLRC.
Very slow Friday. And yes, it is typical pro dollar. Nice trade R on WLDS 116.
PLRC. AISP. USO. UCO. ETHA. PLRC. SOLT.
PLRZ $1.60, $1.40 now. It's pulling back. If it breaks back above this line, it will continue to fly. So it needs to break $1.50. A lot of sellers taking place currently. We have nice volume flow, but it's red from selling. Money flow is taking a nosedive. Dominator nosediving.
NVTS. WLDS. XLE. CNBT.
All right, let's see if the buyers can push it. We are above that $1.50. Right back down. We could not sustain the price. Good job, Autumn Rain. You were guessing at that pop. That could be quite costly sometimes.
QLD. ETHE.
Right back down to $1.30.
ETHE. TQQQ. QLD.
I call those hope and pray trades, Autumn Rain.
ETHT. GES. UNG. ETHT. GELS.
Right now, my Discord's full of messages, so you probably can't get through.
WD. SOLZ.
If you only want to know how to join us, there's a label at the top of the YouTube chat. Click on it.
QQQM. TQQQ. TQQQ.
Another try here on PLRZ. Needs to break a $1.50. Or it's just another artificial bounce.
UCO.
PLRZ breaking through $1.50 again. The buyers are trying to push it up there, but it needs to stay above that $1.50, and it's having trouble doing that. Real hard push here. Let's see if they can do it. 165 so far. Let's go. Push it harder. 167. We need it to continue. If it starts dropping, I would get out quickly. I'm not going to trade this one. It's a little bit too cheap for me. I'm going to avoid the quick drop. Good job, Greg B. Good job, Metronome. Good job, RKW on YouTube. Seem to be holding above that $1.50 now. There could be more to come. We could even see a retest of $1.50. That's what it looked like it's fixing to do. Didn't quite get down there to it, but very close. Now we need a push. $1.69, $1.70. Man, it's so reluctant to go up. I would take these profits and just walk away. Not worth the risk of hanging on to guess if it's going to continue. Retest of $1.50. This time we're staying above $1.50. If we go below it, probably headed back down. WLDS. We're going to move away from this one. Spiking higher now. 1050. Seems to have a lot more volume than the last time we looked at it. Nice spike up, 1075. That's a 30-cent candle there if you were able to catch it. I did not buy into it. Let's see if we can hit that $11 range. We seem to be looking good here. Lower indicators are nice. We need a good push from the buyers. Lower indicators look great. Come on, $11. There we go, 1095, 1096. One more push. There we go, 1113. I'm going to take this profit. Got 30 cents on 1,000 shares, $300. 1153 now. Good job, Mojave Trader. 1940 WLDS. Good job, Rehab Trader. Rebel Sheet. Metronome. Metronome made his on PLRZ. So did Rebel Sheep. $11.64 on the high. Profit taking currently going on. Good job, Aaron. $1.20 a share. $121 on 100 shares. Metronome, 11 more bucks on that pop. Good job, YouTube, over on YouTube. 23 cents a share. Good job, Gary, $1.80. That's 180. GK23. David, 78. Well, we're making a little money. Good job, Autumn Rain.
CWEB.
Yeah, end the week on smaller share size. Don't be greedy today. Lock in what you made all week. Don't guess. Wait for the breakouts. Good job, SC Jim. Plus 49 cents a share on 200 shares. Good job, Joe Black.
TIGR. USA.
Nice trade, PC. 138.99 on WLDS.
CWEB.
Mr. D, 35.98. Nice trade. Now, I say nice trade if you're above zero, because many people can't get above zero.
CMBT. THAO. IONX. TQQQ. QQQN.
I'll go ahead and set that other level up here. If we break above it, we may see another push. Currently, 1130 is what we need to break.
KWEB. USA. UCO. USA. UCO. ILNX. ARKK.
Great trade developed 3 over on YouTube, 220 on WLDS.
TIGR. WEB. OFAL.
We sure did develop 3. It's been one fantastic week. Made up for all the bad weeks behind it. That's why you got to have patience, and when the market's hot, take advantage of it.
OFAL.
PLRZ trying to break out. Looks like we already broke the level I should have marked right here. $1.60. Let's see if they can push it higher now. Watching those lower indicators are pretty strong. We need dominator down here above that yellow line. And growing taller. I like to see this green bar taller than the previous bar. That's not happening. That gives me confidence we have more buyers coming in than previously. And if you're new here, this is not your typical volume bars. This is special programming I've done.
ASN.
Trying to break above that yellow line. Still holding that $1.60.
ASMG.
So you can tell just by looking right here, we don't have volume above average. Just a couple of people trying to push it up, guessing at it, trying to get it going maybe.
OFAL. JMIN.
Pushing up above that $1.60 now. We still have short volume bars here. They are buyers, but not a whole bunch of them.
ASMG. FORD. XLE. PLRC.
Buyers did push that big green bar in there. If you're watching for the spike up to $1.75, that's a 15-cent gain. If you were watching and paying attention,
QQQ.
pulling back now to $1.60. There was no follow through here. We needed another green bar right beside this one to continue the push. It did not happen.
FORD.
Autumn Rain, would you tell me just before you turn your head? That would have been a guess. If you got any of that, you were really concentrating.
ED. TQQQ. DGNX. Echo RD. Echo RD.
Pulling back down now. We are below that buck 60.
DNN. BNCE. DGNX. BIYA. UOKA. UOKA. ILNX. Echo RD. QLD. TQQQ. UOKA.
UOKA. A $3.50 stock going crazy here, so be careful. This one's pretty volatile. Pushing up 378 now. 395 on that spike. Going to have a pullback here soon. There it is. Money flow coming down hard. Money flow coming down very hard. Let's see if we can break this number here. Right down there. For the push back up to $4. Money flow still red. Need money flow to flip over here. Money flow turn back around. Let's see if we can get the push now. All the sellers are out of the way. Come on. You got to push quick here. If you don't, it's going to drop. So be aware of that. Looks like we may have a drop coming. Didn't have enough buyers to support the push. Hopefully a few more step in here and keep it going. $4 now, but really, really volatile. If you're in profit, I would take them. This is Friday, and it is very jumpy on this one. Not liking the activity at all. Great trade, pro dollar, 430. Pulled right back down to 350. This could have been a pump and dump. It may go right on down. Heavy selling.
BNCE.
And then another attempt to go up. Somebody probably trying to call the bottom.
TNV.
See you later, pro dollar. Have a blessed weekend.
APLD. NX. OFAL.
Sure would like to get a trade up in a $10 range somewhere,
ASL. APLD.
or at least above $5 a share. Thank you very much, Develop 3. I've been at this a very long time, since the 1990s, early 1990s.
APLD.
Yeah, UOKA is probably done. Nothing important here. APLD seems to be moving a little bit, hitting the scanner. Let's see if it's got anything behind it. Definitely don't have any volume behind it.
AMST. APLD. CONL.
All right, YouTubers, that free hour is up. I thank each and every one of you who joined me on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for that one free hour. I want to invite you over to volumespikes.com, but be aware that we are still streaming on Discord. And that's because I'm having some scripts written for volumespikes.com to improve the streaming software that we have purchased. As soon as that's done, we're going to be 100% on volume spikes, and I hope that happens here in the next week or two or sooner. But thank you for joining me this morning. Have a very blessed weekend. Come back here Monday and make some money with me. Don't forget to give me a like on the live stream if you like what you see. As always, God bless. See you later.